Evening all, how we doing? Did that in the wrong order. Ugh. Happy Random Saturday stream. We're going to be really random today and look at some demos from Steam Next Fest. And just, really go out of left field a little bit. Should be cool. There's actually quite a few interesting bits and pieces in there. Yeah, excuse me, I'm organising myself. Do recommend having a thumb through if you happen to have a, Steam account and stuff. Go away. Yeah, definitely some stuff worth checking out. I've picked up 3 today that we're going to have a look at, or potentially going to have a look at. Is the Gothic remake. I never played the first game, so I don't know much about it, other than it's kind of a precursor to Skyrim, stuff like that. Kind of. Then there is also, in terms of where it exists in space, not that it was made by Bethesda. There is Solasta, that I know about. It's a D&D top-down ISO RPG thing, a bit like Baldur's Gate, but not a AAA game. I played the first one of that, really enjoyed it, so hopefully this new one will be interesting. And then there is Stygian, what's it called? Stygian, the Outer Gods, that's the one. And that is also potentially interesting. So it looks like a more of a first-person kind of horror thing, kind of. We'll see. So I don't think I'll start at the top with the Gothic remake and figure out what's going on there, possibly. Anyway, how you doing, Calvin? Are you alright? Let's bump the sound of the music up a little bit, because it's a little quiet there. There we go. 5% makes all the difference. Actually hear it now. I'll probably have to change my headphone battery at some point. See how we do. Right, shall we? So I'm going to have to faff around with settings and things like that in OBS because I'm switching between games and stuff, and that's the way it goes, isn't it? But I'm sure it'll work. Evening, Wayne. How's it going? Yeah, not so bad, thanks, Sam. Had a fairly chilled out day. Made a video. Time with the cat. Cat's been quite needy today. But yeah, that's been my day. She actually let us get more of a lay-in than usual this morning, and then turfed me out of bed, and then promptly right after lunch tried to tell me to go back to bed so that we could have a nap. I didn't, but the cat seemed very keen on me doing that. Anyway, my pet ownership joys notwithstanding, let's see if we can't make things work. So yes, I'm aware the screen is all black, and that one. That should do the job. Well, so here we go. It's quite loud. So, Gothic remake, Neara's prologue. So this is like a prologue for one of the characters in the game, as opposed to playing a section of it. 2 of the demos we've got today are actually not part of the game. They are a separate thing in the style of, so in this case a prologue, something, I think kind of a sort of prologue in the other one as well, in Solasta, but yeah. So this is quite iconic apparently, and quite loud apparently as well. Apparently he doesn't remember one's settings, so I might have to have a thumb through this and see what's going on. Well, maybe it does. One of these games has the LSS set up and the other 2 do not. And I think in one case it'll be more useful than another. I can't remember which one it was. I had a little thumb through this afternoon. We'll see how we do. If it struggles, then it struggles. I think the controls could be a little bit interesting on this one. We'll see how we do. Right, let's give it a go. Isolated prequel experience. Creators show some of the main features of the Gothic 1 remake, but the game is still being worked on. Since the game is still being worked on, it can contain bugs and glitches. Full game follows the story, structure, and spirit of the original Gothic, with nameless hero as protagonist. The story takes place in the Mine Valley of Coronis, a penal colony taken over by its prisoners after a barrier spell went astray, and inmates now live in interdependency with the king, who needs them for the magical blue ore, humanity's last hope for its losing war against the orcs. You are Neres, and you have just arrived in the colony. Welcome to your new life. Do I play RTS games? No, not really, Wayne. It's not really my thing. I've got a couple of them, but and I have played them in the past, but I don't tend to get into them, really. I do occasionally come back and give it a go, but, you know.
Still alive? Good. I'm Diego. I'm not. No one in here cares about your name, lad. Unless you give them a reason to. Look, usually I'm the guy who gives the Greenbloods the rundown. But a rock slide cut us off from the valley, so I have other things on my mind right now. Our men are coming to clear the path, but knowing them, it's gonna take a few days. So you should find yourself a place to camp until then. All clear?
Did you say Tempest Rising? Let's have a look. I can, at the very least, have a look at it in Steam, can't I? Can I help you somehow? Where can I camp? Somewhere in here. Can I help you somehow?
Can I help you somehow? Thanks, but no.
Where can I camp?
Where can I camp? Somewhere in here? No. This exchange zone belongs to the old camp. And until you're one of us, we can't let you wander around here after dark. Just try to find somewhere well sheltered. Our boys sighted a shadow beast near the canyon, and they come out at night.
Wait, a real shadow beast?
A real shadow beast? In the flesh. One of the many things in this place just waiting to rip you to pieces.
I didn't actually know.
Okay, thanks. Sure. Welcome to the colony.
Okay, that is not gonna do. Ooh, okay. More game settings, including UI and notification displays, will be available at the final game. That's great. Unfortunately, your camera control is a bit of an issue. That's not made any difference at all, I don't think, actually, which is funny, because I was expecting it to go to hell in a handcart when I did that. Weirdly, oh wait, it has actually slowed it down. That makes no sense at all. It's still crazy fast. We'll see what we can do. All right, now give me 1 second because I cannot cope with that. There we go. Alrighty then. Let's get away. DPI. Let's try that. But still, it's still not really gonna work. Okay, that might be a bit more manageable. I've just had to turn my DPI down to basically like 100, which is shockingly low. A seventh of what I normally would have it. Right, I've got no idea what to do. Find a place to sleep from the look of it. I have to try something clever. Take us welcome off a little comfort. Rockslide blocks access to valley. Shadow beast patrols nearby. Find shelter for the night. Okay. So what I'm going to do now, he says, is quickly change this one. See what happens if I do that. Right. I'll get there eventually with this. This is better. Cool. Right, I think we're working now. Well, I think we can work with this. See how it goes. Find somewhere to rest, he said. Don't know if I want a tumbler really, but food and drinks certainly not a terrible idea. Rice schnapps. Beer.
That's a bad idea. They'll kill me if they find me sleeping here.
Alright, well I won't sleep here then, will I? So, what have we got? Beer, torch, and coin. Seems like they might be prone to overreaction a little bit. Trolls definitely got room for a little bit of work. Oh, it's a chair. Okay. Yeah, I'm not sure about the tumblers, but just like pretty much other stuff seems worthwhile.
What have we got?
The wankers tried to swindle us on the grain again. There's 3 sacks at the bottom with worms in them. I'll bet you 10 nugs they're gonna say they had no idea.
Just 3? I would have thought it was worse.
So, we're just gonna let them keep fucking us over?
That's right, just as we do with them. Did you notice the ore barrels from this month's batch had an extra thick bottom?
Are you saying...
That the barrels had an extra thick bottom. That's all I know. It's all a game, Whistler. They trick us, we trick them, and so it goes till the gods bite the dust.
You're a proper poet. Well, fuck it. I'll double check the batch and get this ready for the convoy.
Good. Cheers, Whistler.
Sure.
Bit of less than charming world, apparently. Ooh, that's a big old nasty spider. Whistler, let's find out about this guy.
I'm busy, Freshie. Diego told you what to do, didn't he?
I only have a few...
Piss off!
What's me told, innit?
Welcome to my new life, I guess.
Could certainly do with some means of defending myself, because I don't think I have any at the moment, and it didn't sound like things were particularly going well. Doesn't look like there's anything beyond the waterfall. Go and find somewhere to sleep. Preferably where Shadow Beast or whatever it was won't get me. Oh. Ori.
Hey, you.
Polite, aren't we?
Freshy, eh? Didn't know one was coming in. You got lucky.
Why?
Well, if it wasn't for the rock slide, a couple of our lads would have been right there to welcome you. With a proper stomping. Anyway, if you're ready for the valley, you gotta wait till our men clear the path. The precipice.
It's too dangerous to climb, I know. Diego told me.
Good. Best find yourself somewhere to sleep then.
Now, what's your story? Why did you throw in? Questions, I'll be on my way. What's your story?
What's your story? Why'd they throw you in?
What, me? Ain't nothing to write home about. I ran out of dough. Then fell in with the wrong crowd. Then right into a group of guards. After I mugged someone. Bingo. Here I am. Yourself?
Killed someone, don't want to talk about it. Killed someone.
I killed someone.
You? Didn't peg you for the type. Don't tell everyone, no. Or at least, only the ones that you think want to hear it.
I won't.
Questions?
I have some questions.
That's so. Well, what I have is a parched
I
throat.
do have some
How's
beer.
this? You find me a bevy, then you can ask like there's no tomorrow. One end washes the other.
So drink you
What
want?
sort of drink do you want?
What I want is a Varantian Red, vintage 82, and a foxy redhead to pour it for me. Sadly, this is the colony, so a bottle of the swill the king sells us as beer has got to do.
Deal.
Sounds like a deal.
In our praise. You know where to find me.
Fortunately,
Hey,
I already
you.
have some beer.
Here's your beer.
My saviour. Tastes like bull sweat. Anyway,
Lovely.
you had questions, right? Fire away.
Can't you let me sleep in the exchange range until they clear the rubble? What's in the old camp? So like in the old camp, where can I find a weapon? General advice?
How about some general advice? About life in the colony?
Make your peace with it.
With being here?
Yeah. This place is your home now, and you're here to stay. No matter what the Ice-Eaters or the cultists will try and tell you. Once you've gotten that into your head, life can be quite alright in here.
Ice-Eaters and cultists?
Rice eaters and cultists.
You'll find out.
Oh, yay. Sounds bleak.
Sounds bleak.
You'll come around.
I'll be on my way.
Sure. Good luck, Greenblood.
I'll be on my way.
Sure. Good luck, Greenblood.
I'd like to have asked him some other questions, but he kind of gave me the impression I could ask him more than one question. And then I asked one question and that was that. Let's try and back it up a bit.
I'll be on my way.
Sure. Good luck, Greenblood.
If I'd known that, I would have asked him where to find a weapon. Thought I was going to have difficulty getting down the ladder for a minute there. Being able to see where I'm going is not a bad thing on the ladder, actually. It's a bit jittery. What's that? Oh, a meat bug. Not really sure what I want to do with the meat bug, but apparently... Step on it, apparently, for 10 XP. I mean, sorry, buddy, but... That's a horrible animation. Right, we might have some stuff here then. What have I got? Lockpick, torch, an arrow, and some other bits and pieces that are not particularly exciting. It's a big horrible spider. More arrows. Apparently that hammer is not not actually a viable weapon. If there's a map, it isn't on the M key. It's not running quite as well as one might like it to. Yes. Aha! I have something that vaguely might serve as a weapon. It's not exactly quick. How do you say? Well, it is a demo. Wouldn't expect it to be in perfect condition. Although, not a AAA game either. So. I feel like the mole right here is interesting. Got a little meat. Swing the torch as a weapon if I need to as well. So that's good to know. Must be the blue stone that they need to fight off the orcs. They did squeal. Mind you, they were hit with a pickaxe, so... I can't say I find that terribly surprising. Essence of healing. Oh, very nice. Interesting. Don't seem to have a block, but I've got different attacks. See what's up here. Yes, it's definitely not the most well optimized demo I've ever seen, but still.
That place would do. But someone's already here. If I find them...
I might be able to get them to agree to let me camp with them, maybe? I'm sheltered, but... cool. I can grill some meat. Won't be very tasty, but it'll do. Should beat starvation, I should imagine. A pie. Let's see. See if that helps. Dip the graphics preset a little bit, and I can't say it looks immediately any different, but it is running better, so... Well, a little better. Maybe not. Pass. Make do with it as is. All nuggets. Don't quite know what I'm supposed to do with those. I don't know much about anything. Literally, I don't know much about anything right now.
Hey, you.
Wait a second. You're the guy they just tossed in, aren't you? No, don't say anything. I know it. You just got that what the fuck did I get myself into look on your face. I'm guessing you already know we're stuck up here.
Yeah. I'm looking for a place to camp. Apparently there's a shadow beast out here.
There is? We saw it too. It's a big bloody bastard. Why don't we make a deal? You help me hunt that flock of scavs, and in return, we share the food, and you can sleep at our fire. It's in the old miners' camp across the flooded mine, and it's well sheltered. What do you say?
Sounds good to me. Outfire doesn't sound like you're from Coronus. I don't know, it's not a trap. What's in it for you? Look like you can kill those things yourself. Our fire.
Our fire?
Yeah, me and my friends. You'll meet him.
What's in it for you?
What's in this for you? You look like you could kill those scabs yourself.
Ain't you a wary one? Good. Now first, I remember what it was like to get tossed in here and have everyone trying to fuck me over. Second, if it turns out you're at least a little less useless than the average freshie, I might just tell you to piss on what Diego probably told you and try joining our camp. The new camp instead. The one where you don't have to blow sugar up Gomez's ass for the rest of your life. But that can wait.
Well,
First, we hunt.
Does Gang Girls have a leader?
Does that gang of yours have a leader?
Yeah, it does. Loris. But again, it's not like in the old camp. We follow his lead because he's the best man for the job, and that's it. The moment that changes, he'd step down.
Okay, what's the strat?
Well, what's the strategy?
There ain't one. Those birds are as dumb as rocks, so you charge in and make short work of them. Just don't let them surround you. Tell me when you're ready, then we go.
Let's give it a go.
Fun.
Music to my ears. You got a weapon?
Yeah.
Good. Then follow my
Kind of
lead.
hoping I could say no, but... Well, I kept them off him, so there's that at least. Club, nice. Some arrows. Now then. Edge damage 7, requirement strength 5. Blunt damage 5. So the club is actually a step down, but it probably goes faster. Dozen arrows. Okay, I'll leave things as they are for now.
Hey, you.
Ha! Good job. That's some sweet bounty. You know how to gut?
Well,
Never mind, I can do it. Hey, come to think of it, maybe you could go find my friend Ratford while I'm at it and see if he needs a hand. One of our crew, Jorik, has gone missing. We think he's somewhere in the canyon. Rats is looking for him right now. I'll see you at the campfire.
Crew?
crew?
Yeah, our gang. The Reds call us bandits, but I don't think that's fair. We're so much more.
I take it your gang runs this new camp you mentioned
I
earlier?
take it your gang runs this new camp you mentioned earlier?
Run isn't the word I'd use. I mean, yeah, there are factions and all, but there's no fixed rules or proper, what's the word? Hierarchies. As I said, though, let's talk about it once I got that scav speared up and sizzling over the fire.
What happened to Jorik?
What happened to this Jorik?
Well, that's what we're here to find out. The man just wandered off. Ain't come back since. Someone saw him climbing around this canyon here, but so far, nothing.
What does your friend Ratford look like?
My size, black hair, big mustache. He wears the same armor that I'm wearing, so he should be easy to spot. Bring him back down here when you found Jorik. I should have the fire.
Fur armor,
and
black
dinner
hair,
ready
big
by
black
then.
mustache. Big mustache, anyway.
By the way, I'm Drax.
Right. Pneumatic batteries, we're going to run out. On the way up now, help. This is interesting so far. A little basic, but we'll see how it goes. Okay, Jorik down the canyon. Talk to Rutherford about Jorik, or Rafford rather. Traitor, it says. Good to know. Ooh, sword. Fuck yeah. Nice. Cool. It's a bit slow, and seems to be much heavier than a sword actually is, especially one that looks like that. But it might be a skill issue. Yeah, quite pretty. Well, that's definitely not the guy I'm looking for.
Look at that. A fresh face. They just threw you in?
Something like that.
They did.
Well, then, welcome to the colony, I guess. What's your name? I'm Cargo.
Nyrus.
Good to meet you. Hey, listen. Why don't we chat for a bit? You could tell me the latest from the outside, and I can give you some advice that will help you stay alive here. It's just that I've been shoveling that bloody rubble all day, and I'd kill for a distraction. What do you say?
How about I tell you in return for a safe place to
How
sleep?
about I tell you in return for a safe place to sleep? Like one of your huts.
Because of the Shadow Beast, huh? I'd let you sleep in there if it were up to me. But it's not. Sorry, friend.
Do you care
Why
about
do you
what
care what
happens?
happens on the outside anyway? We're never getting out of here, are we?
Well, the new campers and the guys from the swamp would beg to differ. But yeah, you're right. We probably won't. Still, I think it helps to remind yourself from time to time that the world doesn't start and end at this stupid blue dome. I'd go crazy if I didn't.
Alright.
Alright. Honestly, though, there isn't that much to tell. Everyone's on edge because of the war, and all the horror stories that are going around about the orcs don't help. There's word that the Nordmarians made some small victories, though, so there's that.
Thank Enos. Let's hope they can reclaim some of the mining areas. There's no way we in here can keep up with the demand long term, no matter how many prisoners the king sends here. What about Corina City? Did you get a chance to see it when they brought you here?
Not really. They had me locked up the whole time.
Ah, shame. Oh man, I miss that place. I lived there for a couple of years after I left Varant. Had a woman there. Rosa. She was the sweetest thing you could ever imagine. And a better soul
Brain
than
just
I'll ever
jumped
be.
straight
Ah,
to
Here I am rambling like a drooling old
Brooklyn
man.
Nine-Nine.
I'm
Did
sorry.
I get that right? What's your advice?
turn. What's your advice?
Join the old camp. We're the heart of the colony. All the stuff they send us from outside, they bring it to us.
Unless there's a rock slide.
Nah, don't worry about that. Our boys will have that cleared in no time. Gomez is tough, but he knows how to keep this place running.
Gomez is your boss?
He's the most powerful man in the old camp, yeah. He led the prison revolt back then and took charge. He's the guy who tells the king what we want for our ore. And the king delivers.
I see.
One more thing. You look like you've held a sword before. You wouldn't care for a practice match, would you? I got a fight coming up next week. And I could show you some tricks in return.
You have a fight coming up?
You have a fight coming up.
Yeah. In the arena. You'll see it.
Alright, why not?
All right. Why not?
Great. Just let me know when you're ready.
I'm ready to fight.
All right. Let's dance.
That didn't go very well. I got massacred. There's a dodge option. Oh, there's the dodge option. And that's block. I don't like that. Alt to dodge. And control to block. That's, yeah, I wouldn't stick with that. Should be adjustable in the demo, though. In the full game.
Don't make me repeat myself, man.
I feel like I found a dead end with nowhere else to go. That also doesn't make a lot of sense. Can't get past there. Okay. There's a way through here. Nope, doesn't look like. If not that way, I don't know. Hmm.
Hey, you.
Good fight. I hope I didn't break anything.
Few ribs.
It's all right.
Happy to hear it. You're not bad, friend. You need some practice, but you got potential. Want me to teach you some tricks?
Sure, why not?
All right, number one. When you're using a weapon like this, hold it in one hand, not in both. Once you build the muscles, you'll be much more agile and can string your attacks together. 2. If you're already in a strike and realize it's gonna throw you right into a riposte, pull back and dodge. It'll take some practice to get right, but you can do it. And finally, when you parry, try to time it to the perfect moment. That will leave your opponent wide open.
Okay, got it. Thanks.
Hey, anytime. But you should really find yourself a campsite now. It will be dark soon.
So he gave me an essence of healing. I'm still quite badly hurt, so... Well, this has helped. Still got one more left over, which is good. So yeah, it doesn't look like I can go anywhere other than back to that camp. Into the cave. Investigate his disappearance. Stats, okay. There's no map, or at least there doesn't seem to be. Nope, doesn't look like it. Woo! Definitely out of lost here. Looks kind of like the path does continue that way. This could be that rock side that's stopping me getting any further. Don't know what to make of this so far. Curious what impression it's given to people who've actually played the original, else. Because, yeah, I don't have the comparison. So there's drags. be a great idea. But I've got an idea at least. Apparently not. Oh, it looks vaguely like a path up top there. Another box. Arrows and coins. Beer. Find a decent quantity of beer. That doesn't go anywhere. Up there, maybe that goes somewhere. Evening, Big Ripper. This is the remake of Gothic. Well, a demo of it, anyway.
Hey, you.
Found him.
Now, who by Belia are you?
I'm Knight.
Not your name. You don't look like you're from any of the camps. You a digger? Or did they just throw you in?
I'm new.
I'm new, yes. Your friend Drax sent me to help you, in return for a
Sorry?
place to sleep at your camp.
Did he now? Well, I don't need any help, especially not from a wet lettuce like you. And I sure as fuck ain't gonna have a stranger sleep by our fire. Now get lost.
I could give him some shit, agree, say fine, your friend and I made a deal. What can I do to change your mind?
To convince you?
Oh, look. I ain't trying to be an arse, I really ain't.
You sure?
But I don't know you, and trusting strangers is the best way to get yourself killed in here. Sorry, but it ain't happening. Good luck out there.
Right, so he's out looking for a friend of theirs who's missing. So maybe if I find that guy and bring him back, I might make a bit of progress. So there's some iron up this way. I got murdered by mole rats. Off to a flying start. So apparently, so I have no saves, so to come back up top. Well, that's one demo now. Anyway. I think we'll pause that one there for now, because I don't have any saves. Yeah, clunky right now is my first impression on that one. Yes, let's head on out of there. Yeah, definitely rather on the clunky side. That's better, right. Cool, I can sit like that for now. Yeah, that was my first impression of that one anyway. I know it's a pretty old game that they're remaking, and this is a demo made of an unfinished game, so we'll see what happens. I might give that a bit more time over the weekend, next few days, see what happens. I don't like the controls right now. Like block and dodge are on Control and Alt, which is awful, and I can't change it unless I set up a separate keybind through a third-party thing, so don't think that's onto a winner yet. But we'll give it a go. So let's try. We go a bit spooky and change the tone a little bit. See what happens. Try Stygian Outer Gods. This is the one of the other ones I've got to take a look at. And we'll see how this one goes. I think this one might have a few more settings to play with as well. So we'll see how we do. Bear with, and I will off on me. Let's see, get this set up. There it is. There we are. That should do the job. There we am. So from what I am aware, this is a single-player kind of horror survival type deal. So it looks kind of interesting. We'll have to find out a bit more about it. About the game. Everything that remains of the misty city of Kingsport and its inhabitants can be seen in the full version of the game. You'll find numerous locations to explore, mysteries to solve, and plot twists and fateful choices to make. Add your game to the wish list. So yeah, we've got a bit of an interesting survival horror vibe from the look of this. Settings. Let's see how that goes. Is this the one? Yeah, this one's got DLSS, the others don't. We'll see how that does. So, yeah. Face study makes exploration a challenge. Non-terrors are less punishing. Veins of King's will pump out bigger threats and obstacles as the war between the unknown and your mortality. I think we'll start in the middle. It's the only option I have right now, I think. Yeah, this is an interesting choice of insult. See how this one goes. It's an Unreal Engine game, this one. As exhibited at the bottom there. We're a lighthouse keeper with a big beard, from what I can tell. Yeah. To modify that a little bit further. So, that should work.
Oh, wake up, Jack. Wake up.
Ooh. That didn't sound good.
Not real. Open your eyes, you fool.
The sounds of a creepy monster. Saw the sight of a creepy monster as well. The lights are slightly more light than no light, but
What?
not by much.
Where have I seen this? Have I?
Interesting vibe. Ooh. Mysterious fragment.
I can almost hear his voice. Don't think, Jack. That's your mercy.
One's lit, so I think I see where this puzzle's going.
So familiar. Yes, Africa. The cursed sanctuary of the Mbangu. Was it?
This way. There it is.
No, no! Please! Father!
Not sure that went very well. Oh, wait.
One day I'll have a quiet night. Probably when I'm dead. Need to wash. Victoria will be here soon. After all these years.
Saracen, I'm glad you finally answered my call. I've been ever so patient. Apologies, I've been busy. I shall sort my father's affairs next week. His affairs will not matter soon. Can you feel it in your blood? Something is stirring. Sorry, who the hell is this? Answer me this and allow your words to split their cocoon. Is chaos a necessity for a well-oiled world? Chaos is a scourge and unnecessary annoyance like this call. I too cannot exist without a modicum of it. What's this about? Like him, can't exist without a modicum. Find me beyond the gate, before the black day. Is this some kind of joke? That's the end of that.
Father's occult nonsense. I'll stick to the United Amateur. What a journey. Africa proved to hold our best and worst expedition.
August 17th August 1920. Dear Mr. Harrison, please expect a formal request for your presence to discuss the list of inherited assets from your father. Percival. Further correspondence will follow in post. Sincerely, Mr. Melday. Melday? Hmm.
Typical Arkham gloom. Perpetual misery.
Arkham? Locked door.
Covered so much of this over the years. Some of the places won't even be on here.
Interesting. This looks like it's seen slightly better days. October 3rd, 1920. Dear Jack, years have passed since our teenage escapade, so forgive my unexpected intrusion. I write with a strange request. Miskatonic University is funding an expedition to the fabled Kingsport, and I want you to join me. Stanley is unavailable, but suggested you might be interested when I share his discovery. Your skills will be invaluable. We always made a fine team. I shall pay you a visit in a week. Victoria Fredkin. I have to go and wash up, don't I?
Bags are packed, yet my mind is unsure. Not a word from her since the days of our youth. And then a sudden invite.
3 o'clock. 3 p.m. I guess from the light outside.
Cold in here. I need to find that damn draft.
Thought the lighter might indicate where the draft was coming from. Some kind of secret room or something. Weary sack of flesh stares back, tired and worn by years of intensity. The expeditions, the war, the nightmares. You ponder the truth behind the reflection, what lurks within. The metal, something sets me out above other fleshy beings. Vitality comes naturally. I'm healthy on my kin. My brain is sharp yet hardy. Blade and a shield in one. I'm unexpendable. Nothing can slow me down. I am who I am. No changes. Sharp yet hardy. I'm like a brain. You balance in all. Thing that sets me below my carnal ilk. Always felt sickening way down my own flesh. Energy evades me when my living hours are texting slow. I'm going to go sickly. Oh, it's a bit of character setup. That's cool. Right is a natural response to mortality, but I do not fear pain, war on the mind, nature's harsh touch. War on the mind, I'm thinking. This vacant gap of fear must be filled, as I've discovered, by what? Degradation of my flesh, elemental forces I cannot fight. Degradation of my flesh. Yeah. Adventurous use or much curiosity, above all, one thing intrigued most. People. Intricate battle with locks and what they hide. The very thing I dislike, the occult, the unknown. Ooh, this is, yeah. Interesting approach to setting up a character. Smart, but a bit sickly, afraid of body being of injuries and things like that. Intrigued by people, locks and what they hide, or the occult. I'm going to go locks, I think. Tired of the research before me, but lastly, something impedes my interest. Complexities of humans, thing I dislike. The occult, the unknown. I'm going to go with the occult on that one, I think. Yes, that's me. Interesting. Wonder if it changes my appearance any. Guys, saw you. Ooh. Oh, wonderful. My hands are covered in blood.
No. I woke up. I'm awake.
Oh, shit, son. What's going on down here? Well, that doesn't look good.
You've lost it.
Ah. See his card, okay. That's for. Ooh, it's a talents. Perfect block. Makes walking and running perfect silent. Use of artifacts. Lifting of heavier objects. Speak with the dead. Oh, that's quite cool. Backstab increases damage dealt from behind. Hoo. There's a lot of things I like there. Speak with the dead seems like a fun idea. Kind of what we don't like the occult though. Stealth master. Might go backstab. Interesting. My inventory, I have a lighter. There's a map that I can't access and a journal I can't access. And that'll be the Victoria, was it? Yes. Ah, pretty lady.
Jack, are you quite alright? I hope you don't mind me barging in. I heard the most dreadful shouting.
You look well. I'm fine.
I was always attuned to your lies. When your father was still here, he told Stanley, and therefore me, of your otherworldly night terrors. My, it is good to see you.
So much for privacy. The dream's no longer about to sleep. You're invited after semi-silent years. What's this about? What's this all about?
My invite lied. Kingsport calls to me, fueled by Stanley's tantalizing tales. Yet he refuses my passage like I'm his actual blood. You always had my back. I thought it could be the same now.
Stanley doesn't know you're going.
I'm still difficult, I know. But Stanley clings to this visage that I am a child to protect. I need to forge my own path as he has. With you by my side, his fear is unfounded.
Why me?
Most hesitate to utter Kingsport, so convincing them is a trial. Plus, my trust is sparse. We are estranged, Jack, but not strangers. I hope. But in case my hopes dash against the rocks, your father is alive. Stanley insists he's in Kingsport, a belief that consumes him. Not for
Interesting.
me. Comfort that.
Stanley believes when we depart, another deception, right? Possible, but Stanley believes.
Yes, that spark of enthusiasm, just as I remember. A sturdy little vessel waits at the docks for us, and few other curious minds. Then, Kingsport. Our journey
go.
will not be short. The waters of Arkham are restless. Are you ready for an adventure? Like old times.
Like old times, can be remembered before I depart. I'd like to talk about Kingsport for a moment.
A quaint little town draped in the weight of its own strange past. A haven for occult whispers.
Ooh. Enough for now. Tell me about the town itself.
Exiled from common thought. A place unseen unless sought. I have perused Stanley's notes on the town. The locals sound queer, but amiable.
Close. It's perused, not perused. And it's amiable, not amiable. But, okay. Tell me more about occult whispers.
Certain. The mind is designed to recoil from such. Yours, let's just say
interesting.
you lacked flexibility.
Curious mouth moves, but all you hear is an unintelligible noise. Its guttural force chews your head with nauseous pressure. Huh, interesting. Stop.
I warned you. When we arrive, I will take in Kingsport's deviant tales. You can glower in the corner.
And I've gone the other way then. I think if I'd known that. You said others are coming?
Drawn to the town's shrouded embrace. I believe there's a detective, a bizarre doctor, and a mechanic called Anthony. Pleasant men I have spied in Arkham.
Interesting. That's enough for
Our
now.
journey will not be short. The waters of Arkham are restless. Are you ready for an adventure? Like...
Let's go. Intriguing. A month's search of Bond on Lost in the Eye of the Storm, Kingsport Watch, November 7, AD 1920. Some cool artwork. Interesting. It's the prologue, apparently. And apparently, we made it, but Sam's boat. And Sam's any company.
Victoria! By some cruel mercy, I'm alive.
A bit of contradiction in terms, cruel and mercy, but anyway. Kingsport.
Looks deserted. Is that a corpse? Where in the hell have I washed up?
Elevation 543, population 34.
Another body. Wait, no. This poor fellow still clings to life.
There's more going on here than I expected. Dearest Mark, a small check-in. I pray that Charlie remains well, for the open air must surely be kinder than the war's ashen remnants. How fares little Joanna? Does she remain a cherub, or has the untamed spirit of childhood risen? It seems she has been a true guiding light to Charlie. I wait word of his progress, as ever, my deepest gratitude, Marie. This is looking pretty interesting. I was expecting like a fairly simple-ish survival horror type deal. It looks like there's a lot more to this than I predicted, which is cool. And so I could make bandages, lockpicks, and splints. Interesting. At a workbench for now. Wounded man. One hue of pain colours the man's sickly skin. As he shifts, he notices a deep gash under his shirt, still weeping life's efforts. What on earth happened to you? Mark, is that you? Has Joanna returned? I'm hurt. There's naught but the void. Why can I see nothing? Help me, Mark. I'll go find something to stem the wound. What's your name? How'd you get such a nasty wound? Here with Mark and Joanna. I'll find something to stem the wound. I'm going to need some more rags to make a bandage with, I guess. Knife. Yeah, weird. I just got a kitchen knife that's very like that at Christmas. Oh, angry doggo. Block. Choppy. Door is blocked.
Not deserted after all. At least not by feral mutts.
Oh, you're lost. Okay, so I tried blocking. It's very, very slow reactions on that. Again, another one feels a bit clunky in its movements. Definitely could do with considerably more
Victoria!
smoothing out.
At my lot. Kingsport. Looks deserted. Is that a corpse? Where in the hell have I washed up? Not deserted after all. At least not by feral mutts.
Yay! Slightly better chop in there. That dog's definitely seen better days. Notwithstanding the fact I just brutally stabbed it to death, but anyway. I'm going to make some bandages for this guy out of a rag I pulled out of some very, very overflowing crapper. There's a sheath option. There is, I don't know what it is right now. That'll leave for now. This place definitely looks ominous. So there's one more by that guy that I can use, that I can grab as well and use that to make a bandage. It's a dead fellow with a bit of wood sticking out of his brain. Reno, I'll put this plainly. The amendment's been passed and the powers that be are tightening the noose on all our throats. If you want the supply to keep flowing into that sorry excuse of a pub you call a business, you'll have to cough up. P.S. Don't bother threatening me with Waxface and his goons. He has no authority in Kingsport. He came off worse in a pointed conversation. Interesting. Really great deal of shelter in what's left of this house.
Another body. Wait, no. This poor fellow still clings to life.
Let's make a bandage. Hello there, friend. We'll give you a toilet bandage. What on earth happened to you? I have a bandage. Joanna, is she safe? Tell me, did something happen to us, Joanna? Mark, is that you? It's Jack, and I could lie if I was feeling persuasive enough, but I didn't set myself up that way, so let's give him the truth. Jack, I'm so sorry, it's my fault. Bring her back. Dark waves in my eyes, help me. You don't know what he did, whatever it was, it gnaws him. It's a peculiar twisting guilt. Either way, he won't be long for this world. Let me help you. Keep the bandage and leave him. I want to know it's your fault. Let's help him. I got a key. Find his wound and his form slackened slightly. With half-lidded eyes, he pulls the key from his pocket. You claim it as unconsciousness claims him. Thank you. I didn't mean to. It was not me. Nice. Oh dear, no, you're right. So the other option would have been to wait for him to die, and in that case I could have taken it from his corpse, I guess, which should be somewhat macabre. I mean, I may have failed to save him anyway, but not for like a train, you know?
Finally, some sign of life. You there? I need help.
This doesn't look good. Yeah, we can get over here now. On to game number 2. Demo of the Gothic remake was interesting. Needs a bit of work, and not being able to change the keybinds was somewhat intolerable. Oh yes, I don't get on well with the occult, and it makes my brain go wibbly. That didn't sound good either. And now we're on to Stygian. Yeah, Stygian and the Outer Gods, which looks to be an interesting survival horror type deal. And apparently I can check out more. Huh. Well, that might be the whole demo. I could have made different... Yeah, might as well. Could have made different choices in character creation, which was quite unique and cool. So we'll give that a go. It's quite a short demo though so far. But this one I think I will keep an eye on based on what I've seen so far. So we wake up in a weird dream world.
No, wake up, Jack. Wake up.
But it was less than half an hour long, or about bang on half an hour on my first run. I'll have a look at it again and try making a couple of different choices.
It's not real. Open your eyes, you fool.
It's kind of real to me, mate.
What? Where have I seen this? Have I? Oh, deja vu. I can almost hear his voice. Don't think, Jack. That's your mercy. So familiar. Yes.
Yeah.
Africa. The cursed sanctuary of the
I
unbound.
could say it looked like a fairly standard survival horror at first, but I think there's a bit more to it. Or more than I realised to it, which is cool. There we go.
No, no! Please! Father!
One day I'll have a quiet night. Probably when I'm dead. Need to wash. Victoria will be here soon. After all.
Yeah, you need to maybe clean up some of those cigarettes and your plates and stuff. Random phone call. Miss Harrison, I'm glad you finally answered my call. I've been ever so patient. Apologies, I've been busy. I shall sort my father's affairs next week. His affairs will not matter soon. Can you feel it in your blood? Something stirring? What? Sorry? Who the hell's this? Answer me this and allow your words to split their cocoon. Is chaos a necessity for a well-oiled world? So I could say it's a scourge, an unnecessary annoyance like this call. I could say I would say we cannot exist without a modicum of it. What's this about? Find me beyond the gates before the black day. Ooh, there's some kind of joke. I'm too tired for this nonsense. Deadline. And a message about need to do with the deceased father's stuff.
Typical Arkham gloom. Perpetual misery.
And here we have a note from Victoria Fredkin, who apparently we knew as a teenager, and has shown up because she wants to go on an expedition and needs our help with it.
Bags are packed, yet my mind is unsure. Not a word from her since the days of our youth. And then a sudden invite. Cold in here. Need to find that damn draft.
I feel like this draft is probably something that's findable in the full game, but not in this one. Not in the demo. Yeah. Character creation. Weary sack of flesh stares back, tired and worn by years of intensity, the expeditions, the war, the nightmares. You ponder the truth behind the reflection, what lurks within. My metal. Something sets me above fleshy beings. Healthier than my kin. Range sharp and hardy. I'm unexpendable. Nothing can slow me down. I am who I am. No changes. I'm going to go with brain again, I think. Always felt sickly, weighed down my own flesh. Energy evades me. Living hours, tactical slow. That sounds like stamina, so I'm going to go with sickly again. Fright is a natural response to mortality, but I'm not afraid of pain. War on the mind, nature's harsh touch. War on the mind, a reflection of pain. War on the mind, I'm going to go for. Afraid of degradation of flesh or elemental forces I can't fight. Degradation of flesh is what I'm going to go for. About all things, one thing intrigued the most. The thing I dislike, the occult, the unknown. People know how to talk to them. Battle with locks and what they hide. Let's try the very thing I dislike, the occult. Something impedes my interests. Complexities of humans. When I cannot be my own key to look. When I can't unlock things. Yes, that's me. Okay. How are we doing, Gray? You right? We are on Stygian Outer Gods now. A second run on the demo because it's very, very short. It's a demo. Bit of survival horror weirdness, which is quite cool.
Awake. I'm awake.
Am I though? Doesn't look like it. Bloody hell. Yeah, it looks like shit's hitting the fan.
You've lost it.
Put the candles out in my bedroom to better illuminate the fact. There's a Seer's card here which will give me abilities. Heavy Strike, Perfect Block, Stealth Master, Artifact Knowledge, Backstab, Speak with Dead, Leverage, Lifting Heavier Objects. I'm going to go Perfect Block for now because I think what we have in the demo is probably going to be the most useful. Which is not very much really, it's a very short demo. And look, we are back in the room. Sport Lighthouse. A little bit of both actually, great. It's set in 1920, so.
Jack, are you quite all right? I hope you don't mind me barging in. I heard the most dreadful shouting.
Victoria, look well. I'm fine.
I was always attuned to your lies. When your father was still here, he told Stanley, and therefore me, of your otherworldly night terrors. My, it is good to see you.
So much for privacy. The dreams are no longer bound to sleep.
Visions. Troubling notion, yet undeniably fascinating. I mean, you are no research specimen, Jack.
Thanks.
The peculiar is my interest. It always was, if you remember.
A bit now. I don't remember much, but that I do, and a cult fanatic like my father.
Expert, please. That is why we used to work well. I, the mind, you, the strength. But I may have a theory regarding your otherworldly visions.
You haven't altered at all. Let's see your whimsical notion
From the
then.
meager crumbs I have, it whispers of a place unknown to any map. Imagination, perhaps. But how would you conjure from nothing of our world?
Yeah, whoever the voice actor is in this one has kind of mispronounced a few words. I don't know if that's deliberate or not. It's a bit weird. The fact that it wasn't corrected by, you know, a performance director suggests it's deliberate. But then again, it is odd. What kind of theory is that?
The one where I berate your creativity. Unless time has worked magic, your openness to the unknown always lacked. The brain pulls from reality. Just a theory.
Your invites after many silent years. What's this
My
about?
invite lied. Kingsport calls to me, fueled by Stanley's tantalizing tales. Yet he refuses my passage like I'm his actual blood. You always had my back. I thought it could be the same now.
Stanley doesn't
It's still
know.
difficult, I know. But Stanley clings to this visage that I am child to protect. I need to forge my own path as he has. With you by my side, his fear is unfounded.
Why me?
Most hesitate to utter Kingsport, so convincing them is a trial. Plus, my trust is sparse. We are estranged, Jack, but not strangers. I hope.
It's a fascinating turn of phrase in this game, which gives it a lot of character, I think.
But in case my hopes dash against the rocks, your father is alive.
Dum, dum, dum.
Stanley insists he's in Kingsport, a belief that consumes him. If not for me, come for that.
This isn't another deception, right?
Lies are easy. We fatten ourselves on them. But I would not feed you such a trick, Jack. I could not.
If Stanley believes, God, when do we
There's
depart?
that spark of enthusiasm, just as I remember. A sturdy little vessel waits at the docks for us, and few other curious minds. Then, Kingsport. Our journey will not be short. The waters of Arkham are restless. Are you ready for an adventure? Like old times.
Tell me about
A
Kingsport.
town draped in the weight of its own strange past. A haven for occult whispers.
Tell me about the town itself.
Exiled from common thought. A place unseen unless sought. I have
Poetic.
used Stanley's notes on the town. The locals sound queer, but amiable.
Yeah, a couple of weird pronunciations there. Tell me more about the occult whispers.
Are you certain? The mind is designed to recoil from such. Yours, let's just say you lacked flexibility.
Well, a higher number than last time. Nope, didn't work out.
I warned you. When we arrive, I will take in Kingsport's deviant tales. You can glower in the corner.
I'd definitely like to see about pushing some stats around a little bit and trying out different combos. This has got me curious. I'll keep an eye on this game for sure. Others coming?
Father is drawn to the town's shrouded embrace. I believe there is a detective, a bizarre doctor, and a mechanic called Anthony. Pleasant men I have spied in Arkham. Our journey will not be short. The waters of Arkham are restless. Are you ready for an adventure?
Let's go. A month's search bond and lost in the eye of storm. Kingsport watched. November 7th, AD 1920. Stygian, outer gods. Dum dum dum. Yeah, interesting idea, this game. I think the demo is just about enough to make me curious. There's a lighthouse.
Victoria! Victoria! By some cruel mercy, I'm alive.
That looks like it might be the ship over there. Not sure how I ended up over here or what happened, but there we go. No pressure still so far and you're intrigued. Yeah, exactly. This is clearly where the main part of the game is set. Must be the lighthouse over there. No, that's the lighthouse. So, big question what's over that way.
Kingsport. Looks deserted. The fabled Kingsport. Already writhing with strangeness.
Elevation 543, population 34, some skulls. Corpses. A weird lighting effect there. Tab to open inventory. Physical resistance is down, sanity resistance is up a little bit. Speech is decent, occult's decent. Apparently my lockpicking is quite high as well. Interesting. Didn't think I made choices that would do that, manual. I got effect twice then. That is, yeah, blocking and swinging are really, really slow and slightly delayed. It's weird.
Victoria! Victoria! By some cruel mercy.
And the stamina drains fast as well. Made to Kingsport, well done. Wouldn't advise staying alone in the waves. With the waves, got your taste now. Maybe you should find your crew.
Kingsport. Looks deserted. Is that a corpse? Where in the hell have I washed up?
But it was a cow. I don't know if that would be better or not. Probably not. Yeah, the blood effects are lighting. It's got the same approach Fallout uses. But it does have its drawbacks, that too. Ooh. Yeah, it's a vicious bugger.
Victoria! Victoria!
Kingsport.
Waves have got your taste though. It's definitely a terrifying
a corpse?
statement.
Where in the hell have I washed up?
The whole thing's a bit creepy to say the least. That dog's got some mighty pointy teeth.
Not deserted after all. At least not by feral mutts.
You know. Oh dear.
Victoria! Victoria! By some cruel mercy.
So,
Kingsport. Looks deserted.
must be a way to do this, but
A corpse?
I think I got perfect block, didn't I? As my ability. Yeah, so I can perfect block if I time it right, but let's checkpoint based. Okay.
Not deserted after all. At least not by 5 months.
Feck. Did better the last time through. Only killed me once last time. Give this one more go. Actually, you know what?
Victoria!
By some cruel mercy, I'm alive.
Well, like I say, it went okay last time. I think there's some of it has a build involved.
Another body. Wait, no. This poor fellow still clings to life.
Dearest Marks, we'll check in. Pray that Charlie remains well, for the open air must surely be kinder than the war's ashen remnant. Health has little Joanna. Does she remain a cherub, or has the untamed spirit of childhood risen? It seems she has been a true guiding light to Charlie. I await word of his progress. As ever, my deepest gratitude, Marie. This fella's not doing so good. One hue of pain colours a man's sickly skin. As he shifts, you notice a deep gash under his shirt, weeping life's essence. What happened to you? Mark, is that you? Has Joanna returned? I'm hurt. There's naught but a void. Why can I see nothing? Help me, Mark. I can ask you a bunch of questions, or I can find something to stem the wound. What's your name? Granny? Age is catching you, but little Joanna? Oh, she never forgets Charlie. Never Charlie. How did you get such a nasty wound? Don't feel too well. Curl in my belly. I do not want your vitamins, Granny. You're Mark and Joanna. Don't send me back, Mark. I want to stay. Joanna wishes me to, don't you? I'll find something to heal him with, then. She's going to require me to get past Angry Doggo there.
Kingsport looks deserted. Is that a corpse? Where in the hell have I washed up?
Yeah, I don't think it's so much an avoid the baddies thing. There's some, from the look of things, there's some guns and things like that to be found. I'm just a squishy fellow right now.
At least not by feral mutts.
Ah, well, apparently I'm just not strong enough to take that dog out with this particular setup. And the other thing possibly is if I can manage a perfect block. But
Kingsport.
shall I give it one go? And if not, I'll leave it there, because the only other thing is getting through that gate and passing out over there when I heal the other guy, so...
Not deserted after all. At least not by months.
Well, I was doing better there, but I didn't have the stamina to survive it, which... that's a problem. Even with the perfect block, it didn't seem to
Victoria!
let me survive.
Victoria!
Kingsport looks deserted. Is that a corpse? Where in the hell have I washed
Well, I
up?
felt like it was going a little better.
Not deserted after all. At least not by feral mutts.
Nope. One last one, and I'll leave it at that if not. Because like I say, the last one went fine. Block and parry system in a horror game?
Victoria!
I mean, I've seen it in plenty of other games, isn't it, about a horror game?
Kingsport
Off the top of my head.
deserted. Is that a corpse?
It definitely looks more involved than I was thinking it would be. Definitely layers of nuance to it, and, you know, complexity and crafting, things like that.
Not deserted after all. At least not by feral mutts.
Also, the fact my mouse keeps going off screen doesn't help there. Anyway, that'll do, I think. Interested in trying out more. Because I seem to be doing much better last time, although I think I did a sneaky backstab last time, which helped a lot. Anyway, we'll try the other game. Time being what it is. We tried Gothic, as I say, and that was interesting. Again, once I can change the controls and stuff, I think I might do a little bit better with Gothic, but we'll give it a go. And yeah, I definitely want to see more of this one, but I'll try that out. There's actually a few more demos I do want to try out, but until where is it? There it is. Yeah, until so there's a few more I want to try out, but some I want to do on my own time, and we'll see whether or not about maybe streaming some of the others. But for now, I'm not sure how long Steam Next Fest lasts either. I think it might be a bit longer, but I'll have to check before we wrap up. How are we doing for time? So, this is Solasta 2. It's a top-down ISO CRPG type. DPI. On my hand is just a note, because with Gothic, I couldn't adjust the mouse sensitivity low enough, so I had to mess around with it using my mouse software, and I want to make sure I change it back, which I've done. Yeah, so CRPG type game, uses D&D's 5e rules, or its system resource document anyway. So yeah, this is what it is. First game I played and enjoyed. It's definitely not a AAA BG3 scale of game, but it was cool. And they've moved on to, again, an Unreal Engine development this time. And yeah, see how it goes, because I enjoyed the first one. This is another one where it's a prequel rather than an actual part of the game, whereas obviously the one we've just played, Stygian, was part of the game. Gothic as well was a prequel setting as well. So there we go. So welcome to the Solasta 2 demo, adventurer. You're about to dive into a short adventure with a pre-made party designed to showcase a slice of the core mechanics and spirit of our game. Whether you're a seasoned veteran or new to the world of Solasta, we're thrilled to have you here. Please keep in mind some animations and assets are still work in progress. We hope this demo gives you an exciting glimpse of what's to come. Cool. So yeah, normally in the first Solasta, and I think with this one, you'd make your entire party. You don't just make one character, you make all four. But in this case, they're pre-made for us, so I think the settings should be fine. Keep an eye on it. Front rate might be a bit iffy. Sure, I want to see what happens if it does that. Actually, didn't change anything. Okay. There's no high, just medium and epic there. You want a high anti-aliasing, but well, I'll leave it there. So that's what it's turning down there. Weird. Okay, let's try that and see if it helps anyway. Hopefully it'll push the frames a little higher. Not they need to be higher for this sort of thing anyway, but yeah, I enjoyed the first game, so we'll see how this goes. Although, like I say, they are changing engines with it, so. So you're sneaking in there, Steve. Sort of flew past me a little bit. See how we do. I'm rolling a target. Well, didn't read that quick enough. Year 1095 AC, a Sarek threat ended long ago. That's the first game. Four orphans found refuge in friendship together were adopted, and now they share the Cole name. Family name that has brought them together for a quest on the mysterious continent of Neokos. During a series of adventures, they made their first friend, a young halfling named Ellie Sharpreef. He promised to visit her home in the village of Torwen. The day has now come.
Finally, this is it. Torwen.
Can't wait to see Ellie again.
I'm curious about the giant statue she told us about.
Gods! She wasn't lying about the mana flows everywhere.
Okay, find Ellie and talk to her. So, what have we got? We got Nut, who is a... So that's how I can use tab to bump through the group. Nuts here is... not much about him. Okay, that's an item. Wielded action. Change your gear as a free action. What's the deal with Nuts here? He's a paladin, okay. Not very dexterous or smart, but he's doing okay on the rest. And he's not got the highest charisma for a paladin either. Okay. Naira is a fighter cleric. Interesting. No, they've got particularly big stats, do they? Okay. Ooh, ammunition totals. And just carrying a scroll of bless if I need it. Juralas is a sorcerer. Nice. Not bad. That's better. Sorcerer outfit. He's got a bow and a dagger. And a scroll of scorching ray. And Daisy doesn't really look like she matches her name. She's a dagger-wielding rogue from the look of that. A short-sword-wielding rogue, and they look massive on her. Short-sword and dagger. Okay. Cool. Okay. Work with that. Kind of vaguely hanging out there. Fair enough, Steve. To a certain degree, my hands are remembering some of the controls, or maybe they're the same as Baldur's Gate 3. I can't go over there. Observe.
What happened here?
I hope that's not Ellie's home. Otherwise, we're sleeping in a tent.
Acid. Looks like the work of a black dragon.
Well, great. So we've got a level 3 party and the prospect of facing a black dragon already. This is going to go well. Yeah, we've got a successful nature check there, which is cool. There's people here. Can't talk to them apparently. On the map. Ellie's over that way, is she? You people around here? Be the merchants, okay. I feel like the rotation is the wrong way around, but anyway. I suppose I've got anything I can sell anyway, have I? No. So, and presumably not much in the way of cash either. Party wealth is 100 gold at the moment. Okay. So what do we have? We've got Key for Business, Fine, a Coma's Outpost. And Mayor's off in this direction. Yeah, let's go find this Ellie lady first, shall we? She was off this way somewhere, wasn't she? Fair enough, Steve. Ooh, what we got there? Food and stuff. Don't see any evidence to suggest it's marked as don't steal. Don't need to pick up items that you just want to sell. The combers will do it for you. Okay. Cool. Have that. So yeah, that saves me looting. I remember that vaguely there was something around that in the last game. You could just abandon a lot of...
Starting bid for this unique sand lion fang. Oh, do I hear 10 gold? 9?
Yeah, there was a mechanic wherein you could leave stuff you didn't want to carry, and people would come along and collect it for you, and you could claim it after you'd done your adventure, so you didn't have to run around carrying, like, constantly organising your inventory. It was quite a cool idea, really. '50th, and on the way out clubbing. Fair enough. Happy birthday.
Everything all right?
Oh no. I've heard no news from a friend who's supposed to be delivering me some goods. Plus, no one's buying anything from me. Not even you. Or are you?
You're right. We're not buying.
Don't listen to our brother. He doesn't decide for all of us.
Ugh.
There we go. You met Kalma, member of the Comas, as a shopkeeper. She's under a lot of pressure. Business isn't good right now. Could it have anything to do with the recent troubles? Right. Kind of glad I talked to her, because yeah, I've forgotten about that mechanic, and it's definitely a good one.
Good thing none of us are afraid of heights.
You'd be going to, but you can't drink. You're not paying the entrance fee to drink overpriced soda. That is entirely understandable. Party leader, new tutorial. I was going to click that, but didn't get a chance. I'm not going to worry about it anyway. I assume it'll affect who's going to be conversational, and Jorlas here is ostensibly the most charismatic of the lot of us. There's Ellie. There's something to harvest there. Blue carnation, nice. Let's have our party rogue open this thing, perhaps. Quite know where we are. So we got a potion of greater healing. Nice. That one can probably go. We'll keep that. A historic fort map. Cadastre map. Just really. Dating back to before the crevices, showing the full fort structure only partially standing today. Okay. Don't need to pick up items you don't want to sell. Comes will do it for you. You just want to sell, rather. You do need to find them and check them, though. What's that? I don't really mean to do that, but anyway, okay. You need food rations, if I remember correctly, for camping, but... Serve.
This fort looks very Manicalan.
That would mean it's thousands of years old.
There's no doubt. The style here is typical of the second expansion.
Show off.
There's a history skill being used there. So yeah, it's kind of cool. It's based on the D&D rules as well, so a lot of this is somewhat familiar to me. Firebolt. Yep, that's a cantrip. Frost is a cantrip as well. Interesting combo. Ellie Sharpreef, let's have a chat.
Oh, Jabori, where are you? You should be here by now. Hope it ain't that stupid dragon again.
Hey, Ellie. Are you okay?
Oh, bless my furry feet. Fancy seeing you here. Welcome to Torwen.
What was that about dragons? Who's this Jabori? You look worried. I've got an insight check success. Let's hit that one out.
What's the problem? You look worried.
Yeah, pretty much.
You can tell us anything. I've got a bad feeling. Something's gone terribly wrong and I'm not allowed to do anything. Mayor Badnotch restricted everybody's movements.
No, it's not Forgotten
like
Realms,
a
Gray.
naughty child who's been grounded. They did what? I know. It's embarrassing.
That scale armor is flapping very much like fabric, though.
The mayor says it's not safe. Always overreacting.
Yeah, it's a different setting, so it's a unique one. Solasta uses its own one. But pretty cool. Not quite, I don't know, it's different vibe to Avowed is, obviously. Even beyond the CRPG thing. Who's this Jabori? What's this about dragons?
What was that you were saying about dragons?
Oh,
He doesn't sound like a dwarf.
Dragon comes down this way every year to nest. Mostly leaves us alone if we leave it be, but it takes half our pearl harvest for the trouble. Reckon it likes the fish and crabs down in these parts too. It's been acting fierce peculiar of late. Don't know why.
That sounds really dangerous.
It is. We're used to it, but still, it could wipe us all out if it wanted to.
Saw some ruined houses over there.
We saw some ruined houses on our way up here. What happened?
Oh, that. We've been getting lots of earth tremors, and had a visit from the dragon.
So the dragon attacked the village. Sounds like things are much worse than you said.
And what do you think is causing the tremors? We think it might be the dragon, digging around in the cliffs beneath Torwen. There's been a lot of shakes and plenty of strange noises too. Things really aren't good. I wish I could have given you a better welcome to my home.
More of a CRPG fancy. Yeah, I gotta say, I enjoyed both, to be honest. I was originally way more of a CRPG fan, and then kind of, frankly, bit by bit, Bethesda brought me around. And now I enjoy both, so, yeah. Who's Jabori?
Who's this Jabori you're so worried about?
Oh,
I like the
he's
character
no
models a lot, though.
Lives down bottom of the cliffs in a little house. Likes to pretend he's younger than his years. Doesn't fool me. Must be well over 300 years old. He comes by every day to sell fish,
Mouth
pearls,
animations are a bit
and
iffy, but...
seashells. Or just to say hi. But I haven't heard from him for too long. Something's wrong.
Have you checked his house?
Wish I could, but it's not that easy right now.
We could check on, you look more, yeah, let's go there we go.
We could check on Jabori for you. Try to find out what's
Nice.
going on with this dragon, too.
Oh, that'd be great.
Successful roll there.
I
Very,
would've
very
got
similar to Baldur's Gate 3,
myself,
that.
Well, you know. Oh, I guess I should mention, we've got a bunch of kobolds nesting nearby too.
Well, that won't be too
worship the
much
dragon,
trouble.
But so far, they've never come close to the village. Considering everything else, well, best keep an eye out for the nasty little critters. They can bite.
Good to know. Thanks for the warning.
Anything else we should know about Torwen?
Well, don't you fall down the cliffs. Before you go, you can meet the mayor if you like. Actually, it'd be nice if she knew that I invited you. I mean, especially if you can help us.
Sure.
Somebody's trying to win brownie points with the mayor.
We'll see you later, Ellie. Stay safe.
So, there we go. The quest has updated. Solve Torwen's problems. And explore the shore to find... Jabori. So, I assume... solving Torwen's problems, a good idea would be go and talk to the mayor to avoid this curfew. Okay, there's nothing going on there apart from reputation. And then Hope Jabori, who is down by the shore. Yeah, I think we're going to talk to the mayor first. See how that goes. We looted that, didn't I? Yeah. That's the shop, isn't it? So we can go and deal with that in a bit. Mayor was over here, I think. Christmas Hemsworth. No, I don't think that was the mayor. Kinda wish I could zoom out a bit more than I seem to be able to now. Right now. There's another path around here. Maybe not. The road might be a bit blocked. So the mayor's over there.
We need to find another way.
Might come around this way, I think. Right, we'll stop in the shop and go around the other way then. This is driving me nuts, hang on. Settings, controls. Can I change? Yeah. I would very, very much like to change my key bindings, please and thank you. Don't seem to have the option to do it though. No, I don't. Oh. Probably a demo limitation again. I want to change Q&E around the other way because everything spins the wrong way.
Hello, adventurers. Welcome to my humble shop.
Cool. So, prices and party wealth. Unlike items inventories, gold is shared within party. When you buy or sell an item with one character, it affects overall wealth. Didn't pull it that way. Item prices depend on party's relationship with the merchant's faction. They do not change when you switch characters. Okay, but you can if you want to check out different inventories, I guess. Buying and selling items. In buy and sell views, you can use a tab at the top of the list to filter items by type. Okay. Right click to display menu actions you can perform, like buy or sell, purchase and auto equip. And you can use double click to quickly buy and sell. Buying back if you screwed it up as a thing as well. Cool. So, what would I like to sell? An ingredient. I think I'll not sell that. And I'm going to sell any of those. Throwing daggers. Does Daisy have? Daisy has a short bow anyway. I might as well sell throwing daggers. Cool. See what he's selling now. Some daggers, more throwing daggers, shield. Steel armor class, standard shield down. Potions of healing are worth having. He's got 2. I've got just enough for 1. I don't think we're going to buy any of that right now, though. Not such a fan, are you, okay? Played Civilization on PS1. I think I played it somewhere back there as well.
careful! What are you doing?
Nice to meet you too.
Sorry.
I think I really want to be over here, but...
Watch your steps.
So... Ooh, hello. That's not quite what I had in mind. I would need to get up here. I think that way might be better. Can I get up there? I can. Cool.
Wow. Hold on to something. This can't be natural.
No, earthquakes do occur in nature, you know, buddy. Outgrowth Republic Chronicles. Documents explaining the past of the Republic and how they built on top of the ruins of the Manichaeans buildings. And that was some arrows, which I didn't really want to pick up, but certainly not a bad thing to have. So, we want to head out to find the mayor. I think this is the way to go.
No, you move your caravan.
But I was here first.
My shop is right here. Your goods are going to the other side of the village.
I can't get my cart over the bridges. This is as close as I can get.
Well, I'm not moving my caravan.
Well, then neither am I.
Agreeable pair.
I need more time to unload. That's all.
More time? I need my stuff unloaded too, mind you. What's going on here?
Who's asking?
People who are thinking about burning down your damn caravans.
Did he pay you to say that?
I can speak for myself. Move!
You have no right.
Unbelievable.
JoJo's. You're playing it and back in the early days. Yeah. Civ's never been entirely my thing, but I've played a bit of it. I played a bit of Civ 6 at one stage, but I can't remember whether or not I picked it up on Epic for free or I had it on Game Pass back then. Don't know. So we can threaten them, get an advantage with her fighter abilities. That's cool. Mayor's complained and deceive. Or think about your reputation and persuade. I think we'll go with the deception approach.
We've come from the mayor's house. Even she complained about you.
I think she mentioned a fight.
She did. A big one.
See? We're both gonna get fined.
All right. All right. I don't want to lose any more coin than I already have. I'll move the caravan now.
There we go. Clean the road. So that's at the very least hopefully going to get us some brownie points in town. I did see where the mayor was on the map, but right there may have slightly watched me lying. We'll see how this goes.
Well met, strangers. I am Mayor Rosie Badnot. What brings you to Torwen?
We are the Colwolls.
We're friends of Ellie Sharproof. Is that so? So you're just coming for tea?
It seems the town has a couple of problems.
Nothing we can't deal with on our own.
Mind if we look around?
Just don't go trying to kill the dragon. Not that you'd have a chance.
Thanks for the advice, Mayor.
It's your honour, but as you're foreigners, I'll forgive your lack of manners.
Right, yeah, I think trying to kill the dragon might be a poor choice.
Sure. Explore my house. I will check on my belongings later. No offence.
Maybe we won't burglarise her house then. I do kind of like that somebody actually has an opinion on that. It's like, what are you doing? Get out of my house. Does make sense. Right, so let's have a look at the journal again. Told them LA friendly halfling. Place of wonders and trouble. Solve the problems. Black dragon. Curfew. Mayor Rosie Badnut was dubious about her presence. Stop some quarreling merchants. Yeah. Just not quite sure where my characters got to there.
Bridge is very handy. Are you sure you know where you're going?
No.
Container over there. Someone over there. Even Cliffraven. So we were here. We've come around this way. Let's. I suppose that is where. Yeah. What's his name is? There's a Vista over there. Locked container. I think it's not locked anymore. Pretty sure I unlocked it. We'll hit this stuff. Maybe run back over there and then make our way back that way, I think. That's the way I came, isn't it? Okay. Big old hole down there. So yeah, there you are. What have I got? Toolbox, fishing nets, fishing notes. Pretty sure all of this is, yeah, junk stuff. So I shouldn't need to worry about that. Just looking at it should do the job there. Radiance, that's going, I think probably before my time. Baldur's Gate would be the first dive into it that I had.
Up there.
What's occurring up here, I wonder? Appreciate games with junk lead. Especially if you don't have to waste your limited inventory space dealing with it. So it basically gets harvested for you in this one. Yeah. That's cool. I was looking at chat for a second there, it was badly timed. Interesting looking village. Oh, there's a big old statue out there. It was, I believe, mentioned at some point in the past. Another shrub somewhere I didn't loot, allegedly. Oh no, I already did loot it, didn't I? That's fine. Right, so we'll zoom over this way. Go and see about this Jabori fella.
Okay, you're tough.
Somebody getting gobby.
Ah, it stinks.
No wonder the mood is so noxious around here.
Yeah, it definitely seems like a spot of bother.
Looks like an elevator to get down to the shore.
Cool.
Hope none of you are afraid of heights.
These statues are as tall as the cliffs.
Yeah,
Clearly,
very
those who
arrogant, I
built this
thought.
place really love themselves.
All right, be ready for anything.
but not here for sightseeing.
Did you hear that?
So,
Mother is back from the dead.
Don't.
So, I think I'll switch to the Paladin. That way, if I get myself into a spot of bother, at least he's got a chance of taking the hit.
Whoa! Everyone, look. Something massive. Swimming under the bridge.
Ooh, yep, looks like the dragon's underwater down there. Probably going to try and converse with the dragon, because I don't want to get into a fight with one. It's going to go about as well as trying to romance the dragon. Fortunately, no bard in the party, so don't have to worry about that. That's pretty cool. Big elven statue.
Looks abandoned.
We can probably take a quick look inside.
This has clearly not been used in a while.
The kobolds Ellie mentioned, maybe?
No, look. The roof has been damaged by falling rocks. I think that's because of the earthquakes.
Dive in the dirt now!
Ooh, encumbrance came up. So what have I got here? Longsword +1 and Shield of Fortitude +3 to armor class. Nice. Some cool gear. So, our boy here is currently packing an ordinary longsword. Definitely going to swap that out. And his armor class is currently 21. Whereas Nero is sitting on 16 armor class with her shield. So, I think she is probably better off getting the Shield of Fortitude because there's a slightly better armor class bonus. Centenero. There we go. Buffs her armor class a little bit as well. Nice. Right. Quick gander at our map here. So we're in here. We came down this way. Looped around that way, I think. That's the house I need to find. There's a whole bunch of stuff over there. Is there stuff over here as well? Yeah, that's the main village, I see. So come over here, descended here. We are heading the right way and it just kind of keeps on going this way. Okay, that's cool. So I can climb off that way. That's probably going to be a good plan. Yeah, a little bit more freedom with the camera controls would be a bit nicer, but...
You have trained well.
On the whole, I'm quite impressed. See what happens if and when I get into a fight, which hasn't happened yet.
It's not as detailed as typical Sick-class buildings, but...
We should check it out, see if we can find him. Maybe he could tell us more about the tremors.
Indeed. We're going that way anyway, can't hurt to ask, can it? Live time, okay.
Nice jump.
By all the gods!
Mind your heads. We have to find what's causing these quakes.
I suspect it's the dragon. Might be.
Look at those cracks.
There's food for a week in one of those pincers.
There goes the free meal. Little cowards. Ew. They were eating a kobold.
Don't judge before you taste.
Okay, so yeah, a little bit of a beach down here. Dead kobold. Who has a key of some kind and an explosive pearl. Interesting. That one can go to... Oh, fine, okay. I feel like I want to send that to Daisy. Oh, we're in trouble. We are fighting some crabs. Giant crabs. Okay. Yeah. A flying start. So yeah, we've got the bit of a grid pattern going on there, as per. Turn-based combat. So up first is Daisy, our rogue. We've got some more back this way. Well, Cunning action, spend a bonus action to dash, disengage, or hide. Use device, advanced combat actions, dodge, dash, or disengage, attack, favorites. I think hiding is probably not ideal. So I don't have the option to hold my attack or anything. I believe I can switch weapons as a free action. Back here, I think that might be the play, especially as I don't have a vast... I don't feel like getting in there and going toe-to-toe with it's a good idea when I've got a couple of characters to be better equipped to do that. Yeah, we missed. Oh well. Nice. So, who do I have a bonus action? Can't hide as a bonus action right now, apparently. So I think we'll leave that there. Active player. So that should be that one. Nice. Cool. Give me nostalgia and PTSD. Major gets delayed blast fireball. Yeah, fireball and delayed blast fireball and its variations are definitely tactical nukes. I don't know if we'll get a high enough level for that. I didn't do in the last game, and definitely won't today, but won't get a fireball at all. I don't think I would till level like 4 or so, 5 maybe. I mean, it's 3rd level spell, isn't it? So probably level 5 or 6. I can't remember off the top of my head. So fighter cleric, she can get up and personal, and I'll give it some welly. I think Sacred Flame is not a terrible idea. It is a cantrip as well, so that's not a bad idea. Vulnerable to thunder, immune to prone. That's quite cool. A little bit of details. I think we'll just get in there and give it some welly. So we can also second wind because she's more fighter than spellcaster. Spells with bonus action, main action spells. What have we got? Spare the dying, guiding bolts, which is damage, and this one's a level 1 spell, isn't it? Yes, it is. Cure Winds is level 1. Bless is also level 1. Light and Sacred Flame, those are cantrips. Okay. Duration's got casting time mentioned on it. So much mistaken, it still counts as an action, won't it? Because those are actions, bonus actions. Yeah, it's quite nicely divided off, actually. Unless there's spells that can be cast as a bonus action, which would be Shield of Faith, which is cool. Healing Word, which I don't want to use either of those. Cool. And Action Surge. So I think we'll just get in there and give it some whirly. That wasn't a bad start. So what we've got as a bonus action. Healing Word, Shield of Faith, they are both level 1, so I think we'll do it now. Action Surge, no, we're okay. Cool. So our sorcerer here is currently packing a bow. I don't want him with that really. So we've got Mana Drain as a power. Interesting. It's activation. Inflicts 1d10 damage plus force on the hit. And you regain a sorcery point. Oh, nice. That's kind of helpful. Those spells. This is my cantrips, which are Ray of Frost, Light, Firebolt, and Chill Touch, which is actually surprisingly long range. 1d8 necrotic. I think freezing them is probably a better idea. I can cast Magic Missile, Burning Hands, which I don't want to do right now, Sleep, this idea. I've got Shatter, which is level 2, and they are vulnerable to that. Good spell, that one. 3d8 thunder damage, half on if they succeed a Constitution phase, just save and Scorching Ray. So I've got 2 spell slots there that I could use, so that might not be a terrible idea. It's a 10-foot area, I think, isn't it? So, no. That's so I can kind of get a bit of a look there at what I could do. I think I might wait to see if any friends come up before I start casting that. I will stick with cantrip and hit them with Ray of Frost for now, see if we can't slow them down a bit. Yep, not too bad. On bonus action, I've got a Quicken spell if I wanted to do that. It costs me a sorcery point. Where does it track my sorcery points though? There, I'm guessing. Guessing that's that. Sorcerer powers, yeah, the purple thing is pulled sorcery points, so that must be it. So I can create sorcery points, create spell slots, ending. Creating sorcery points comes at the cost of a spell slot and vice versa. I can quicken spell, which would allow me to cast something else. Enable Metamagic. Current Metamagic options will be presented for each spell you select to cast. I'll leave that as is for now. I mean, can I cast it? Could do. I think I'll leave that for now. I think I really need to get overly into it with the using of resources just yet. I've got cast a spell, so I've got available Bless and Heroism there. Which, again, don't need that right now. Paladin powers. So what we've got here, we have got Lay on Hands, Neutralize Poison, Cure Disease, and a Blinding Castigation. Channel Divinity to blind an enemy for a minute. Okay. Advanced combat actions, dash, disengage, dodge. Cast a bonus action spell, Divine Favor. So it looks like my Channel Divinity option is a blinding option. Okay, I mean, not terrible, not what I would have chosen, but anyway. Right, let's just start by getting in there and giving it some welly first. Enemy has been hit. Okay, so I can add Divine Smite afterwards. Okay, if I so desire, using presumably a certain amount of my what's it called? I forgot what the fuck it was called now. Channel Divinity resource. Reading damage in addition to weapon damage. Oh, it uses a spell slot to do that. Okay. You know what? Let's stick that in there if we can. And gives it a nice little buff of extra 13 damage. Cool. And the crab is definitely taking some damage. It's also the biggest one, that. Cool. Oh, she got a hit on her. Even with a big, decently high damage resistance there. Ooh, little one's coming up behind. Incoming attack. Giant crab scrapper is attacking nuts, and I can use protect ally as a reaction to impose a disadvantage. Yeah, let's do that. And there's a better chance of it missing. Nice. So, Daisy Daisy. Can't get out there right now. Okay, well, I'll take a quick shot here. Can use a sneak attack. Because she landed a hit. Why can I do that? I wouldn't have thought I can. Oh, maybe because I've got 2 allies in combat with her. So, yeah, let's do that. Up that damage, and it went down in 1, which I wasn't expecting. That's nice. For a bonus action, can I... No, I can't hide. So I'm going to step over here and see if I can hide now. Oh, well. I'll leave that for now, I think. Have there any crabs coming in this way? Is it just the one coming in that way? Yeah, we're going to come in both directions. So we'll stay, well, step 1 over there for now. 2. Yeah, thought that one might come up. So... I think if we head around here and just give this one some welly, that should be fine. Didn't die, but it sure didn't like it very much. So we'll leave that one there. Let's bang our rare frost cantrip on that one, which I can't actually see to do that. So can I move somewhere where I can? Should do that. Red frost. There. Nice. There we go. That helps the situation a little bit. Right. Now... yeah, let's get over there and nut him. Crabs attacking. Didn't think it should have got an attack of opportunity there, but I can use my reaction on it there, so will he? So it misses. And we hit, and I can use Divine Snipe, but I don't think I need to, so I won't.
Keep them coming.
Nice. Next. Missed. Cool. Next one's legging it around. Ooh, it spat something at him. Acid. Ooh, not good. Missed that time, though. Right, so Daisy here. Take a shot with a bow. Once you hit this one, 40% chance to hit. I'm guessing that one's got the same. I'll hit this one, I think. And we got a hit. Nice. What I'm going to do afterwards, we're going to step back around the corner and hide. Yep. Now I can give it some welly. Nice. Another one downed. And we'll move up here, ready to... yeah, to back nut up. Cool. Jorlas here. Jorlas even here. Can chuck another Red Frost up there, and he's flicked it. Of course he has. I don't know if he could hit anyway. Kind of should have checked that. Anyway, that didn't go the way I was hoping. How about Jorlas goes and hides as well? And Nut can just dive in there and get into combat. I'd like, it says. No, let's just dive straight in, then, right? I would like to hold my action until it inevitably comes up and attacks me, but anyway. We've got a hit. Could use Divine Sight. Not going to right now. It's still up. You got missed as well. He's on the move and I can make a swing. So let's see that. Attack of opportunity. I'm not going to Divine Snipe, just going to whack him. So he's not having a good day. That one missed. Right. So I think. We'll take a shot over here while the opportunity's there, I think. Yes, nice, I've got the kill in. And I think I'm going to stay where I am in cover, because when that fella appears, I should be able to take necessary actions anyway. Well, that's the last one, so she's going to lug it down here and be ready for him, I think. And because I don't think I can hit it. Cast a spell, maybe. I've got a cantrip that's worth the trouble. Secret Flame, let's try that. I can't hit it with that, okay. Just can't see it, apparently. Okay, in that case, I'm going to go for a dodge action. Meaning any attackers on me get a disadvantage. And Jewel out here. I'd like to keep him in cover. Now then, what have I got? Spell-wise. I could lob one of these up there, but I don't think there's a good option there, really. No. What I'm going to do, again, with my backside, is take dodge action and let the crab come to me. And I think this will be a dash. If I think that's a movement, and that's as far as I can get by dashing, isn't it? It's fine, don't really want to do anything else anyway. I'm going to go here. I've got a bit of cover, maybe. The dash, I need double click. Okay, that's interesting. I am quite impressed with this so far. It feels good. It's a bit of a different vibe to Baldur's Gate, but it's also in similar veins, so, you know, fun. And I've got attack of opportunity because they are passing through the area I'm defending, and they did, so that went well. Successful fight. Nice. There's anything to loot on these guys. They're crabs, after all. I've already searched a couple of them. There wasn't anything, wasn't there? Yeah. So we can't get up here. So I think there were a few bits and pieces maybe to find. I'll come over this way. Yeah, ticking along. That was not what you call overwhelming. And there's a corpse down there that we've looted. So we'll keep pushing on this way, hit these two, and then cross the bridge. Ah, nice. On we jolly well go. Just taking some crazy jumps now. So we're doing something a bit crazy then, but they're not. No, Cal, have a good one.
There's an opening here.
So I could push further up the beach that way, but I don't think that's wise. Can't seem to get to that just right now, so we'll leave it as is. Yeah, and all this stuff seems to be underwater, so it's kind of highlighting it from much further away than I would expect it to. Quite ideal. So it seems to be.
Not if you're a sickless, I suppose.
Yes, a sickless. He did mention he was a thing. I don't know what a sickless is, but I guess we're going to find out in a minute, aren't we? Been out here? Yeah, possibly. There's a lot of, it's yeah, it definitely does have a kind of somewhat similar visual style from the engine. Similarly colourful as well. Cool. It did advise me to do a bit of healing, actually, which is not a terrible idea. I think... lay on hands. Let me see. Is my healing pool? That's the thing. So I can heal up to 10. I'm currently 10 points down, so I might as well.
We stand together.
And Naira's dropped 6 points of health. So I think she can stay where she is, actually. Let's pick up our chatty fella. Head on inside, see what happens.
No one home. You didn't just stand up Ellie then.
I see no trace of violence yet.
Ooh, dagger +1, nice. Cool, there's a few things going on right there. Send that one to Daisy. Because although I have it on, I don't really want him using a dagger. I would like to see Daisy using a dagger +1 though. In the event that she needs to do a little bit of stabby. Have a look upstairs, shall we? If I can. I cannot. Apparently. I'm a bit confused and surprised by that, but okay, fair enough. It looks like he's not here. I'll have a quick look at the map. There's everything I've looted around there. Still haven't looted there though. Get it? No, probably not. So I guess we haven't explored this way. Let's do that next. Ooh, an objective. Suggest he might be further this way. He's not over here.
getting closer.
Well, this doesn't seem to be going particularly well. Fine until the roof lands on my head. Wait for the nostalgia. Yeah, I'll say if you happen to feel like it, there is the first game in this series, which is obviously not quite as high fidelity because it's an older, different engine, it's an older game, etc., etc. Yeah.
Who feels like a little chat with the critters?
You're the one with the silver
Waste of
tongue.
time. Let's smash their skulls up.
We could tell them we're part of their dragon cult.
Even a kobold won't believe you.
We need proof.
I could sneak by and take some of those dragon scales. Make it look like we belong?
Huh. If you pull that off, your next drink is on me.
Deal.
Yeah, I did enjoy the first game. I would say it was not the most amazingly long one ever, but it was cool. Yeah, not quite as advanced as this. But a lot of the principles are the same and the vibe's the same, so... if it's something you want to check out, have a look at that. There's also a whole bunch of other CRPGs come out recently. Depending on how hardcore you do or don't want to go. Oh, direct control instead of point and click. Cool, that's interesting. I would like to go a sneaky sneaky. Split the party. Couldn't possibly go wrong, could it? Nobody ever heard of splitting the party go wrong. Is that where the scales were? I think it is, isn't it? Oh, a quick save before I screw this up. Group conversations are a nice touch as well, yeah. You actually make your entire party in this game, and you did in the last one as well. They should say you will make your entire party.
Good to go.
All right, people. Let's do this.
Let's get back to the group before we do anything too silly. Yeah, definitely like this. It's well done, this game. The last one wasn't bad either. There's a few things, like I say, in the CRPG space that have been pretty cool to check out in over the last couple of years, really. We don't want to go down there and have this conversation. I'd rather keep... Yep, I think we have to do a thing. Split the party. Who's got decent charisma? I'll be old nut here. And to be honest, I want him down there anyway.
Hey! Who in the name of our mighty obsidian majesty are you lot? Spill the beans! Or we'll feed you to a mage.
Oh, well, we could help you. Persuasion, or kill you if needed. We're part of the cult. Deception, charisma plus 4. Yeah, because Nut's doing the talking, hopefully. Yeah, definitely going to give that a go. And I've got advantage because I've got the dragon scale. Why not?
We are worshippers of the Black Dragon. It granted us a gift, proof of its trust, a scale of its dark body.
They're a dragon shaman boss. And don't want to upset the big un boss. I knows what they is, Slasher. Now shut your trap, all I got you. Dragon shaman. I suppose so. Damn,
oh, there you go.
and his friends poking stony faces where they not wanted. Just working out what we do next. Tell you what, don't bother us. We don't bother you. Understood?
What does the Sickles do?
What's going on here? What's the Sickles done?
Loads of rumbles in the ground. Mighty obsidian mistiness gets all angsty. They got broke by one of them tremors. Strange stone faces turn up. Big fight. Doesn't take a sucker's all brain to work it out. Do it!
The strange stone faces might have had something to do with the earthquakes and not the dragon. Interesting. Yeah. Choose a voice and personality for each, or do you have characters you then build the character around? I think you choose a voice and personality for each mostly, Guy. I forget exactly. It's been a while since I played it, but yeah. I think that's the general gist of how you do it. I think this is a little bit more back and forth between the characters, though, than the first game had. Not surprising that they'd develop on what was there in the first, though. Will I be playing Atomfall? Absolutely will be, yes, Wayne. Looking forward to that very, very much. I'm going to be all over that. Strange stone faces?
Strange stone faces, you say? Strange sicklers?
Yeah, some strange-looking sicklers. Different, odd colour, not normal. Had to fight, made it clear what they want ain't here. They capture some kobolds, walked out the caves at low tide, disappeared.
Interesting. Your plan for the prisoner?
What will happen to this sicklas?
Mighty obsidian mistiness will eat him for her dinner. Probably calm her rage. At least for a day.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, it's not a good way to go. Did the dragon leave?
You think your obsidian majesty has left, don't you? What if she doesn't come back?
Cool, she come back. She the obsidian mistiness. Bestest dragon in Neokos.
Perhaps we'll speak later.
We need to go. We'll talk again, for sure.
Shut up! Enough with the questions.
Kinda didn't expect that to go quite the way it went. Cool. Somehow I need to get Jaburi out of there. I'm not sure how. There's some way to persuade them to let him go. Could get in that way. That's another way to get there. Okay. So the kobolds have their own thing going on there. So we're that interested in the village as long as they're left alone. Just like the dragon, really. So the dragon's been extorting them, basically, so there is that.
What a pinky face doing here? Nasha let they walks.
We'll have to wait for the low tide if we want to go deeper into the cave.
Yes. Let's rest here until the tide goes out.
Agreed.
Before we do this, let's quick save, because, yeah, I'd rather the kobolds didn't jump me if I can avoid it.
That is Nasha's loot, pink face. Hands off.
I appear to have started some shit. Didn't quite want to do that. Interesting. Stop singing distractor. Yeah, a distraction would be good, something like that.
That is Nasha's loot, pink face. Hands off.
Swimming, new tutorial. Crossable water areas. Characters can swim across small bodies of water. Crossable areas can be detected thanks to visual hints on the banks. To cross the indirect control, move the cursor across a click. Direct control, press space when you're near the shore. It's a homebrew thing, apparently. As opposed to a something that's actually in the rules. So this map's not particularly informative. So maybe we'll get a bit deeper into the cave. We'll probably explore a bit further. Before I do that, I would like to go and just make sure I haven't expended everything that could be done here. Another thing on the other side there. Yeah, the camera controls are a bit the wrong way round, which is annoying. Going old school, I see there with your song of choice. I suspect if I try and talk to him, I'm going to get into a spot of bother. But, see how it goes, maybe?
Hey there. Are you Jabori?
I am? Who are you?
Oh, cool.
Friends of Ellie Sharpreef. She told us about you going missing.
Stone at sea. Fortune smiles. Can you help me?
Interesting. So that's, yeah, this is the new species created for this game. They look quite interesting. Tell us about Dragon. You said Dragon Sicklas. There you go. With the other Sicklas, we'll try to get you released. Tell us about the dragon.
What's with the kobolds and the dragon?
They worship the dragon. That's all. Bring it offerings every year. Nothing wrong with that. They never bothered me. Nor the villagers.
Until now. Ellie was right. Something's wrong here.
Did you disturb it?
The kobolds think you're somehow responsible for breaking the dragon's eggs.
I don't have a death wish.
Sharp, yeah.
The tremors broke the eggs, not me.
It's good up.
Do you know what causes the tremor?
I might. That's why I came down here, to check.
Won't you tell us?
Not as long as I'm a prisoner.
Yeah, don't blame him. Yeah, I don't think I know it from Sharp, but from books and stuff. I do. Yeah. I like that it goes lowercase and changes the font and goes italic for stuff you've chosen, so you can tell what you've already selected.
The kobolds seem to have had a fight with other Sicklas. That makes it difficult to get them to free you.
They have met with Kivuli. They are a corruption of my people. The kobolds are too stupid to make a difference between me and them.
Kivuli? What are they exactly?
Sicklas, who gave themselves to a cult.
Ah, interesting. Why exactly are you holding out on us?
You're holding out on us. Why?
Set me free first, then we'll talk.
Fair enough.
Right. See if we can convince him. I suppose it's going to work. We'll give it a go.
We wish to parley.
Parsley? Don't know about parsley, but weakens talks.
On the few shows Sean Bean doesn't die in, yeah. It's, this is true. He does have a rough go of it a fair few times, though. Lost Zone. I did see that one, actually. Don't know if I'm going to stop and check it out or not, but I might. See how things go. This one isn't a bad. Sicklas. Persuasion. Decent. At least the Sicklas will die. Sicklas could be useful. Well, apparently my odds are slightly better on this one. Don't know why. Apparently he's slightly more given to believing this.
This one isn't one of the bad sicklers.
Nice. DC 12, I rolled a 22.
Remember when
Nice.
the other strange sicklers attacked you?
You said it yourself. They were not normal. This one is a normal sickless.
Oh, what?
He hates the strange sicklers too. He wanted to stop them.
We'll go with him and kill the bad Sicklas. They won't bother you anymore.
Okay, let that stone face go. These peeps gonna stop the shakes. Stop the nasty stone heads.
Does seem like it might be something to do with those guys.
Well done. I can't believe you
That is a
convinced these
cool
creatures to
character
let me go.
design.
Don't mention it. Now we'd appreciate it if you could tell us what's going on here.
Who are these bad Sicklas?
What do you know about those bad Sicklas?
The Kivuli, they gave themselves to their dark prophet, Shadwin.
That name rings a bell.
She is a powerful witch. Some of my people believe she's a goddess sent to restore the Sickless Empire's ancient glory.
Witch,
Typical. Actually, Shadwin was the name of the first Fallen, but she was destroyed by the Cataclysm. She's a mythological figure.
This Shadwin enslaves our people, takes their soul and makes them corrupted. Powerful, but doomed. She craves the power of all Nexus. If the Kivuli are here, meddling with mine, she can't be far away.
What's causing the quakes then?
Do you know what's behind the tremors?
An unstable Aether Nexus.
A nexus? That's a magic power source, isn't it?
That's what I would tell a child, but yes, that's it, more or less.
That's fine. We're children, more or less.
There's a nexus here.
It's supposed to be hidden in an Iridu, and I'm its protector.
A what?
Iridu is a Sickless word for, well, you may call it a temple, but it's not dedicated to a deity.
Can you stabilize it? It would probably help with everything. The dragon, the kobolds.
The fisherfolk falling to their death.
Help me find my bag and come with me. I know how to fix the Nexus.
Sounds good to me.
To sum it up, we need to find this nexus and with your help, stabilize it.
A sound plan.
Wait a second. What if we can't? What if it's too dangerous?
The Nexus
Then we will die.
eventually explode and destroy this place, Torwen, and all your friends over there.
Right.
Come on. Don't tell me you're afraid, sister.
Me? No. The dragon has left after all. What could possibly go wrong?
Enough chatting.
There's a couple of things that are drawing on Stalker for ideas at the moment.
When I said
Not surprising,
we
it's
were
called
children,
series of games
it was
and
a joke.
definitely has a lot of potential that can be expanded upon. So, I've got an additional party member now. That is Jabori Silent Song. Let's have a look at this chap if I can. Not actually part of my party, just an ally. Humanoid. Don't know much about him. You retrieve his belongings. Where are his belongings? Somewhere near where the tide goes out, I think. Impression they're over here somewhere, aren't they? Yeah. They're going to be in that box, aren't they? We'll see what happens here.
That is the stony faces stuff. You take it. It all stinky poop.
Well, supposedly his stuff is there, which might also be the case. I like his description. If I take that stuff, it's all going to be stinky poop. That's usually what happens after the cat's had breakfast. I don't know how to get up there, though. I think we'd have to go around. Let's try it. Split the party. Take this young lady here. This is going all right so far. Sneaky worked just fine there then. Swimming action there is a little bit weird, but there's a weird pulsing going on here. Kind of none the wiser as to where I'm trying to get to. In terms of getting his belongings. I don't know. Something about resting while the tide goes out, which I don't know how to do that either. Might be up here actually. Short rest. Yeah, there you go. Game menu. Cool. Anyway. For one evening, it is getting a little late. So, I think we'll pause it there as we've had a little bit of a fight, a little bit of a look around, and a little bit of a dialogue, solution to problems and stuff. Give a bit of an idea of what the game's like anyway. I want to move that and make a quick change there. Cool. Just quickly tweak my mouse a little bit. Cool. After all that, yeah, that was fun. Not terribly surprised to find I really enjoyed Solasta. I like that sort of game. Do need to go back and play Pathfinder at some point. And I need to play 40k Rogue Trader, which is another game in that vein, but obviously in the Warhammer world. And that's on Game Pass now, as of a couple of days ago. So I might play that at some point as well. Probably on my own time. How are we doing, Ancient? But yeah, I thought it was quite cool. Definitely one I will come back to and check out at some point, I think. Yeah, it is that time of night. Yeah, I'm quite impressed by that. Don't know how you guys feel about this sort of game generally, as far as maybe something to drop into the streaming selection, but we'll see. Yeah, got a whole bunch of stuff that I want to play, so I kind of need to expand it any further, but still. Can keep an eye on that one. I found Stygian Old Gods interesting, although we were getting our ass handed to us, possibly because of a different build choice. I don't know. Don't know that I regret my choice there. I might have another look at that and see what's what with that one. Gothic, again, needs more playing and needs more control options and stuff that will allow us to get around the whole issues with blocking and so on and so forth, because having dodge and block beyond control and alt is awful. I've got a feeling Gothic was originally designed for controller, though. I don't know if it is this time or not, but that may in some way affect it. But yeah, it's interesting to check a few games out. Had a bit of fun there. We'll get back to Avowed on Monday. Should be good. And sort of resume a normal transmission. I did say I was going to double check how long Steam Next Fest is on for. Let's have a look. Till the 3rd of March, so it's only a short one. Apparently it's been running for a few days already. And I didn't really realise. When did it start? Don't know, it's kind of disappeared on me already. 24, so yeah, it's just been running for a week. So, yeah, at 10 p.m. Pacific, so, no, 10 a.m. Pacific, so that would be 6 p.m. UK time. So, got a few days to check out a few bits and pieces. I might dive in and have a look at some bits there. Won't get time to stream any more of these, but yeah. They do 2 or 3 of these a year, I think, the next fest. So might keep an eye out for future ones and maybe take advantage of those at some point. There's definitely some stuff there that needs to go in the old wish list and keep an eye on list, because there's some good stuff there. Some other things I do want to check out as well, like maybe Chernobyl 2 might be an upgrade over the first game. Didn't get very far with that first one, but I'll check the demo out, I think. But you have to install what would appear to be the entire game there. But I think that's due out fairly soon, so weird. There's a Game of Thrones game that may or may not be interesting. Did somebody mention Lost Skies as being potentially interesting as well? Because I kind of want to check that out. Maybe something else. But there's a couple of other bits and pieces I would like to check. So Solasta, I believe I already have on my wish list. Yes. No release date for it yet, but I think it's supposed to be later this year sometime. Stygian was definitely cool. That's going on the wish list, I think. Yeah, I might check it out a bit more. Don't think I'll get much further than I did do there, but we'll see what happens. And yeah. So Solasta was particularly good. Gothic's a bit... I'm not sure about Gothic. I'll give that a go as well, maybe. Try and adjust things so that I can... put the control and alt buttons onto my mouse, maybe, and have a crack at that. I did want to play some more Cyberpunk this weekend, but I should take the opportunity while these demos are up and available for free. Some will continue to be available for free after Steam Next Fest, by the way, so have a look into that. But others will only be there for a few days. So if you got some time this weekend, something to look at. Yeah, anyway, I thought it was fun. Glad you guys enjoyed it. Cheers, Greg. Yeah. Maybe we'll do it again. It's made a bit of a change, and it kind of makes up a bit for the fact that I was, AWOL for a chunk of the week. But yeah, as I say, we'll get back to Avowed on Monday. Looking forward to that one, and we'll push on to some other stuff beyond there. Should be fun. So, for now, thank you for hanging out. Hope you had fun. Like, subs, notification bell, all that good stuff if you want to. Social media links in the description. Channel memberships if you want to check those out. Blue join button for that one. And yeah. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. Have a good one. I will see you in a few days. So, till then, catch you next time. Night, folks.